Buses in Greater Manchester could soon be back under public control after a review claimed the current system isn't good enough. Mayor Andy Burnham's plan would involve bus operators bidding for franchises. Currently, the bus operators decide when and where they want to run services.
And the bus companies are not happy with these proposals. One of them described the plan as a massive waste of time and money. Live to our transport correspondent, Judy Hobson. She is in Manchester near the city centre tonight. Judy.
Might not look it at the moment, but this is in fact one of the busiest bus routes in Europe. It's a classic example of how deregulation has worked. For the past 30 years, buses have been run by private companies, so they choose the busiest routes, like this one. Competition here has meant prices have come down and there are generally frequent buses. Now, the problem is that other areas, particularly in North Manchester, are badly served. Well, 2 years ago, councils were given more powers over transport, and a new review said the best way to deal with buses would be to take back control of them.
Fragmented, unreliable and confusing. That's how Greater Manchester's bus service was described today by the city's mayor. A new transport review thinks it has the answer: to take control away from private operators and let politicians set the routes and the fares.
I'm afraid the bus companies here haven't been providing a service that goes to every community that's easy to use and is affordable, and hence the numbers have dropped.
The numbers have dropped. In fact, they've halved in the last 30 years. The proposed new system would ask operators to bid for services on a franchise basis. It's designed to stop this. Routes crowded with buses from several operators, while others are badly served.
So at the moment, the way the system works is that bus companies cherry-pick the most profitable routes and leave public money to subsidise the rest, and that's just not efficient. We're isolated, we're cut off, and we can't depend on the bus, which is why so many of us have turned to cars.
But the bus companies have hit back strongly. In a statement, Stagecoach said Andy Burnham is keeping Greater Manchester's taxpayers in the dark about the massive bill they would have to pay for a London-style bus system. Tommy Walsh lives in South Manchester. He's so fed up with his bus service, he says he's going to start using a mobility scooter instead.
I got on the bus last Saturday and he went down the wrong road. Could have travelled on it many times, so I shouted to him. I said, "You're going down the wrong road, mate." "No, I'm not." "Yes, you are." And that's 5 months. And still the drivers don't know the route.
We have invested in the network, quality bus corridors.
The mayor says he wants a more joined-up transport system. The green lines here are the proposed new bus routes. If approved by all the Manchester councils, the public would have to be consulted.
But he said, if I get on that one, it's going to cost me £2.50. But if I get on this one, it's going to cost £1.50. And I said, so you're not a magic bus?
Once I get off my bus, it's a bit difficult. It's a walk to my house because the buses are just every hour in Clifton.
But as a student, I've loved it. I think the bus pass is great.
If franchising is approved, bus operators could mount legal challenges which would cause delays. Nothing is likely to change anytime soon.
You know, we've had more than 200 comments about this on Facebook. Now, the vast majority of people who've contacted us say they would welcome a radical shake-up of the bus system. Many are complaining about rising cost of fares and also routes being unreliable or even axed altogether. But, you know, this is all part of a much bigger transport plan that was announced today. And it includes things like contactless payments on Metrolink, that should start in the summer, and a new bike hire scheme, and also a possible introduction of tram trains. Now, the mayor says he wants a joined-up one-ticket system like they have in London, but you heard there, the bus companies are saying it will be costly, and they say the mayor should concentrate on sorting out congestion because they say that that is the key to a better bus service and better punctuality.
Judy, thanks very much.